throw your little tantrum?
I'm afraid you have become a liability.
I'm an asset, and you need my research.
You're a useless tool. I could do your work and my own, Dalton. You're sloppy and you lie. Who needs that?
I'm afraid I have to agree.
On the next General Hospital.
Why exactly did you want to see me? Just tell me. I'll do anything.
If that were to happen, you and I would have a serious problem.
If you can't get on board, then you're the one I'm gonna have to cut out.
Wouldn't it be nice to get 2 miracles in one night?
Why would you do that?
Hey, I'm Lainey Wilson, your host for Country Music's Biggest Night, and it looks like I'm running the show. Speakers. I said this is for Country Music's Biggest Night. And the CMA Awards.
Live tonight at 7 on ABC 7.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Soulcast, y'all. I was just saying earlier, man, this episode was hilarious. Shout out to Daniel Goddard. His final episode here on GHS Dalton was a good one. He's been amazing in his role. I mean, obviously we didn't get a chance to see him in his role that much, but he was Dalton since he's been on the show in the spring. The guy's been a good villain. Daniel Goddard did a good job. So far, these Young and the Restless actors that they've been putting on GH, man, they've been home runs, man. They need to recruit more actors from there, man. I know my girl Tamara Braun, she just went over there recently to play a new character. I've been tuning in sometimes over there on Y&R, see what's going on with that storyline. She's got an interesting character with a sort of a deep backstory on there, man. So it's some interesting stuff. But for those of y'all that don't know, Tamara Braun played, I believe, the second version of Carly on the show. But and to this day, even though I love Laura Wright's version of Carly, the Tamara Braun Carly is still my favorite version of Carly. Still my favorite version to this day. That's still my favorite version of Carly. She was a fierce ass fucking Carly, bro. Like, god damn. She was a fierce ass version, man. But anyways, man. So let's talk about Dalton, man. So I already did the videos earlier talking about, his little encounter with Emma earlier and how Emma finally got validation that this dude was testing on animals at a different lab. And she already knew he was testing animals back in California, but she needed to know if he was still testing animals here in Port Charles. So Josh gave her that confirmation earlier. And then Dalton goes over to Sidwell's place to confront Sidwell. Remember, he's drunk. He's drunk in this episode, so this dude's not thinking right. Now, Sidwell was talking to Britt earlier, and they were, Britt had threatened to pull the plug on the whole project, and Sidwell was trying to convince her that she needs to continue her father's project and all the other stuff. And so they were kind of going back and forth on that, right? And so, because basically Britt was over there to really try to get Sidwell to force his, force some things to get Dalton to drop the charges on Rocco, man, because she was over there on Rocco's behalf. Now, again, Dalton comes over there, and Britt was like, she don't really need him, right? And then, that's how Dalton came in. And he was drunk as hell, approaching Sidwell like he wanted a fight or something like that. And then that's when Sidwell, funny as hell, Sidwell, I'm telling you, man, Sidwell's a funny villain, bro. It's like a cartoon character, man. Him and Drew, man. This dude, Sidwell, was funny as hell in this scene. He pulled out a gun out of nowhere and just shot the man right in front of Britt out of nowhere. Like, he didn't even second think it. Just shot the damn man. And Britt had gas in complete surprise as he just gunned Dalton down. We have to definitely assume, we don't know for sure yet, but we have to definitely assume that Dalton got murdered right here. So I think he's gone. So what's crazy is yesterday I started changing my prediction on this because originally I said, man, Sid was going to be the one to do it. Then the way they had it, starting with actually at the end of Monday's episode when Lord threatened Dalton, I said, oh, they're going to do a whodunit mystery on who kills off Dalton. None of us are surprised that Dalton got killed, by the way. That wasn't even the... We actually probably got more surprised that Sidwell just did it the way he did it, because we thought it was going to be like a Judge Herring type of thing where it won't be revealed until later who killed Dalton. But no, they didn't do it like that. They went on ahead and went through with it. So I was very shocked with that part. I was very shocked with that. So they went on ahead and did it. Bro. Whodunits are always fun. I love whodunits. That's why I'm having a fun time with Drews. I know some people are like, man, wish y'all hurry up and wrap this thing up with Drew already. I like mystery, so I don't mind how long it drags out. And I think that thing is going to drag out for a while. It was probably a smart idea not to do two whodunits at the same time, but it would have been fun, though. It would have been fun to try to figure out both. Because I was going to go into all types of theories. So I just talked about in one of my previous videos how I made a video, or I recorded a video yesterday where I was going to preview who shot or who tried to kill Dalton, right? I started going over the suspects and everything. I was so glad I released that video now. So glad I released that video. It would have been a waste of time. Crazy stuff. But I did incorporate Drew's. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll release it on the Patreon as an audio that y'all can listen to. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, there's really no purpose to it now because, I mean, Dalton got killed by Sidwell, but maybe I'll do it that way. I don't know. We'll see if I still release it or not. But yeah, man. So now let's talk about the future. Britt knows what happened. Is this going to be a cover-up? That's the number one thing that I'm thinking about right now. Is this going to be some type of cover-up now? Is Britt going to have to keep her mouth shut? Is she going to have to cover this crime? I don't know if she will, but also the other thing, how does this affect Rocco's case now? Because now that Dalton really can't fight for the charges now. Does this actually help out Rocco? Do Charlotte and Danny still need to confess as witnesses to the lab? I mean, a lot has changed here. Man. That's why it's going to be interesting going forward to see what happens now and how quickly everyone figures out that Dalton is dead. Man, we're going to see, bro. But I said it, bro. Dalton, the way he was acting, man, he was going to get killed by somebody eventually, bro. Damn, I still sort of wanted this to be a mystery because I was even thinking about like if Britt and Emma were the ones to try to kill him. But it's all good though. It's all good. I like the way they did it. But go ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man. This is gonna be crazy, man. Tomorrow episode is gonna be a crazy one. Tomorrow and Friday are going to be must-see episodes. We're gonna have to see how this is gonna go. But give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. So cast y'all. Man, Sidwell's funny, man. And shout out to Daniel Goddard, man. He did a good job as Dalton, man, in my opinion.